better go warn the kids. Oh boy.
A force to be reckoned with. No, as you say, dude, this is
okay, sorry the stream went down. I'm back. Reconnected.
Been searching for all you ghosts.
That's why I had to start again.
Find them here on February 15th. I can't see ghosts. I don't know why I went in there.
17-7, 24 points. Scripted sack right there. Lamar Jackson held on the ball too long. Chiefs can kill off the game and get us ready for the NFC Championship game. The Super Bowl logo PSYOP is BS. All these people bet in Baltimore and in San Francisco. Just in for a rude awakening. The Las Vegas is kings, I tell you.
The lights went out. By design, I might add, thankfully. And look who comes out here. T-Sizzle. Terrell Suggs. Well, it was time to get this crowd going. Well, I said it was the biggest game ever here at this stadium. First AFC Championship game at home. Brought out Ray Lewis earlier, Suggs now. They're that Raven style of defense. Those guys were holding here.
That seems like very scripted, conservative play calling. Really trying to keep the game close.
Everything seemed like it was aligned, but this could be the Ravens' years. We just got a minute and a half to go in the third quarter. Everything looked at statistically, the domination, the offense, the defense. Everything's aligned, except for one thing. Number 15 showed up at your stadium. And Andy Reid's on the other sideline, too. Exactly. They break a lot of rules.
They'll keep the game close, that's for sure.
Of course, the incompletion and the Suggs entrance paid off. Great job on the Holmes to throw this ball away, but
they're keeping the game close. Yeah, he did call Mr. Pom Pom. Yeah, that was funny. I remember. Yeah, I go back and watch these old cowboy videos. Yeah, he did call him Pom Pom. See a red swarming that guy, 35-yard line. Hey, they'll keep the game tight. I mean, the Chiefs are purposely not trying to score points or get any first downs. I mean,
I bought 3 of the same jacket to get the 4th free.
Lamar is having a bad half.
Well, recognizing a bad deal was a part of the journey.
Yes, keep the game tight. Get the live betting money on the Ravens.
AT&T's best deal on the new Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus. And got to choose my plan. Yes, we don't make you sign up for the top tier plan to get our best.
He already, he should have got picked off. So, a key fumble, a key drop, Baltimore, they're going to end up losing the game at the end.
Let's check the replay. This What Really Happened replay is brought to you by Progressive.
So, yeah, I got disconnected. I'm connected again. So, that was good. It's all conspiracy PSYOP BS. There are a lot of global people out there. Las Vegas gonna take everyone for a joyride. Lamar with 18 attempts, Vegas 18. Mahomes has 34 attempts. His next attempt will be number 35. 35 is the big Tom Brady number because Tom Brady is 35. Pacheco has 18 carries too. Las Vegas 18.
At Honda, we've chased down a lot of dreams. Each one leading
Kelsey with 10 receptions. I wonder if he gets 13 this game. You figure Travis is going to make the key receptions, the Super Bowl on the 11th day, so number 11 is going to be significant. 12 is the Tom Brady number with Patrick Mahomes. 13 is a Masonic number. 13, when you divide 1, divided by 3 is 0.33, the highest degree of standard Freemasonry. The Ravens' 13th playoff loss connects to the 13th Amendment that abolished slavery. So when Lamar wins the Super Bowl, the Ravens have 13 playoff losses in their history. They would enter next year with 17 playoff wins because Doug Williams was number 17. Titles Camacho 21. The Ravens will win their 21st playoff game next year to win the Super Bowl. The Ravens will be playing the wild card round. They're not going to get the number 1 seed. You can watch and learn with the videos. It's just a matter of timing. It's not going to happen this year. Matt Nagy coached the Bears. It's Bears that's Camacho 18, Vegas 18. Matt Nagy's connection as a Chicago Bears coach. Hey, now we have a suspenseful script. Get the live bets in on Baltimore. That's what would happen right there. Purposely wide open. Get the live bets on the Ravens. Wow. Taunting penalty. What is this? A taunting penalty. Of course, these guys are not winning the game. They get a taunting penalty. This was a stupid penalty. He's just being stupid.
It's everything. It's the ball that's standing over his opponent.
It's like you can't even score a touchdown yet, dumbass. It's like he's stupid. Stupid penalties. Stupid penalty. It's like, what are you doing? It's an obvious penalty. You cannot complain about that penalty. You point first down, you get back in the huddle. That's all you have to do.
Those are the things that they definitely get to the teams at the early part of the year and say this is not going to be acceptable.
Especially when you play against the Chiefs. I mean, you should know better.
That's
18 seconds left. The big Las Vegas number.
This is what Lamar's looked like all year. Watch his poise. He's going to wait this out and then check it down, slide in the pocket. If he looks deep and throws it underneath, he'll have a chance to win this game. Last play of the third quarter. Take and he's the first. They're going to say
forward progress stopped. That's not a fumble, even though it's very likely we see another fumble.
Ravens on the brink of doing something. We got 1 quarter to go.
Get the live bets on Baltimore. This is what you're seeing right now. That's why the Chiefs didn't try to do anything in the third quarter. 23 carries for the Chiefs. Las Vegas, 23. Will a 13th carry for the Ravens score the touchdown? Maybe Lamar up the middle, something like that. That's something to look out for beginning the fourth quarter. 13th carry to score the touchdown. So, yeah, I wonder what will be produced from a 13th carry by a Baltimore Ravens ball carrier. It could be a touchdown.
Who's ready for the final season of Young Sheila? Okay.
Get the live bets on the Ravens. Las Vegas out for bloody murder.
Who will break the internet at the Grammys live in 1 week? It's your journey. Own every mile in an available H-Track all-wheel drive Hyundai SUV.
I do like the Kamala Riddle for next year. The Lions having a female owner, first transfer of ownership between two females. Lions have female owners. I really like that for next year's Super Bowl.
But together we can start the conversation. Speak up, AC.
24 is a big number because of Lions having come out to 24 and 24 points in the game entering the fourth quarter. So Chiefs touchdown is just inevitable. The Chiefs will score their 23rd points of the game, a touchdown to put the game away. Las Vegas come out to 23. 23 points and a field goal, 24 points. Lamar 2-4, Lions 24, 23rd points of the game. Las Vegas 23, Kansas City Chiefs score and win the game.
Are you one of those planners? Well, now is the time to save up to $3,000 on a new AC system. But you already knew that because you're a planner. Call Lennox Partner of the Year, Champion Air, 480-748-4000. Champion Air. We'll be there. Welcome back to M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore for the fourth quarter. One onlooker, Jim Harbaugh, who 20 days ago won the national championship of Michigan, is now the head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers, cheering his brother's team on here. Second and 8 from the 9. Jackson.
He'll score the touchdown.
Recovered by Kansas City. Did the ball come out before he broke the plane? I think you're right. They're calling it a touchback and recovery on the field. It's going to be very close.
I just need to see the
I
replay.
do believe this is one of the field is runner fumble short of the goal line. Recovered in the end zone by Kansas City for a touchback.
I need to see a replay.
This is a call that could determine the whole game right here. Sneed.
Oh, yeah! The Chiefs get the ball back! The Chiefs get the ball back! Oh, my Lord. Fumble! My, oh, my. It's not just a Moss fumble. It's the fumble right there. I should have waited to do the video, but oh, well.
It's a turnover and a touchback with the recovery.
Fumble, Gamacha 59-23.
By the Ravens today.
Ravens fall to 2-3 in the AFC title. I was thinking about Lamar's fumble. The Chiefs were up at halftime, but this is the key fumble right there. We be talking. Scripted fumble. Lamar, it was his 13th completion, 23 attempts. I got to screenshot that, 35 rushing and passing plays. I'm not sure if this includes the receptions, but 24-point game. Chiefs are 17 points. We'll talk about the Ravens after this game ends. Ravens' 13th playoff loss, Lamar's 13th completion for the fumble touchback. 13 is the abolishment of slavery, the 13th Amendment. But I thought they'd call roughing there. Didn't call roughing the passer.
Roberts got his hand on that play where he caught the football trying to go in for the touchdown.
Can't make this up. 2 straight weeks. Chiefs on the favorable end of the touchback. All scripted so they can be gay ass faggots. Oh, change the touchback rule. That's why change the touchback rule. Yeah, Chelsea. Zay Flowers. Zay's Camacho 16. Zay Flowers is Camacho Taylor Swift. Flowers is Camacho of 35. Tom Brady, the big Tom Brady number we speak about. Big fumble for the touchback.
11 catches, 116 yards.
See it again. The house always wins. They thought it really looked like they wanted the Ravens to score so they could put the live money in, but scripted fumble. Game is over.
Laceration on one of his fingers. They just put some tape and a Band-Aid on it, but he was so frustrated, slamming his hand down on the bench and appeared to cut his finger there. So we'll have to see how
He cut his finger
when he comes back in this game. But obviously, that fumble weighing on him, and now he's feeling it physically. You're saying
people are betting Ravens. They score a touchdown this drive, and then they the touchback. So this is a perfect example of where Las Vegas makes the money. This Super Bowl PSYOP, this Super Bowl logo BS crap. Ravens defense holding their ground.
Now you're going to look at the great day you talked about with Kelsey. Look how long this is, Jim. This is one of the longest plays from start to finish all season for any team, and then the incredible job by Kelsey. 9.78 seconds. You know what? In Paris this summer, the 100-meter dash will be finished faster than that. That's pretty good. 7-7.
They'll keep the game close. Mahomes got hit. Who's a flag?
Gene, this is going to be roughing on Kwame. They're discussing it right now.
NFL referees say, I'm going to put an end to the Super Bowl logo garbage. Yeah! Peg out! The game is over! Game is over! Oh, the two logos the last 2 years! The Ravens Niners in the Super Bowl. Teams play with the same logos. Oh my God! Really? People believe in that garbage? Oh, the two logos of the Canadian news station. They say the two teams are playing the Super Bowl. Oh my God! Wow, my Lord! God, people really gullible. It was a design PSYOP. Wow. Designed to get the sucker out there. I tried to warn everybody what they were doing. I was exactly right. This abstract way of thinking absolutely works. This was a PSYOP. It was all designed by Las Vegas. The Chiefs defense, they are going to absolutely try to blitz him with the defensive backs.
But he's, you got to remember, Matabike this season, second team All-Pro, has been playing outstanding, but nobody gets Mahomes down, and that looked dicey for a second. But even then, he still almost didn't go down. He wasn't actually down at first.
101 passing plays.
Second and 19. And Royce.
Chiefs are going to call play, try getting field goal position. 13 yards.
Well, 3rd and 13. The Ravens cannot let the Chiefs convert from here with clock running inside 11 minutes. Best in the NFL, third and Superdome, using the legs. Patrick Mahomes. They blitz. It's out really well for Ravens.
I think that incompletion had to be scripted.
The rare miss throw by Patrick Mahomes. Because if he hits them in stride up top, he's going to at least get 10 yards. And maybe he would have had a shot at the first down. A little safe throw kind of there, felt like. Could have even brought a field goal attempt in play. I think it would have been very close to the sticks. You're exactly right.
Yeah, good punt. Have to go 99 yards. So, okay. The stream went down during the third quarter, so this is why I'm starting a new stream. Let's see. Let me get my Gamachunator. So again, as we talk about next season, Superdome's Gamachu 116. African American quarterback's going to win. Lamar Jackson, 37 years after Super Bowl 22. Lamar Jackson's Gamachu 37. Detroit Lions Gamachu 37. Someone talked about the Vikings in the NFC Championship game. Well, it is Vikings that's Gamachu 37 when we talk about the NFC Championship game. So, we'll see. There's a lot of 37s to break down. Even Green Bay Packers is a candidate. Packers, Lions, Gamachu 37. Phillies, Gamachu 37. So there's a lot of possible candidates for Detroit to beat in next year's NFC Championship game. Lamar's going to fall to 2-4 in the playoffs. He's going to beat the Lions next year. Lions, Gamachu 24. The Ravens are not going to get a bye. They didn't get a bye in 2012-13. They didn't get a bye in 2000-2001. So Lamar would have to go 6-4 in the playoffs to win the Super Bowl. At the stadium of the New Orleans Saints, Dan Campbell was coach of the New York Giants. Well, he played with the New York Giants. He lost against the Ravens in Super Bowl 35. New York Giants come out to 64. Campbell come out to 64. Jared Goff was quarterback of the LA Rams, beat a former LA Rams quarterback. LA Rams come out to 64. 64 could connect to the champion this year. When we talk about the Kansas City Chiefs or even the 49ers playing in the Super Bowl, this is all going to sync up with next year's 6-4 for Lamar Jackson. It's also Civil Rights Act come out to 64. Civil Rights Act passed in year 64, so Lamar 6-4 in the playoffs next year. It's got connected to the Civil Rights Act. First black president, Barack Hussein Obama, 64. Kamala, born in year 64. She's first female president. The Lions owners are female. So Lamar is going to get that 6-4 when he wins the Super Bowl next year. You think about the 59 points scored by the Ravens week 1 over by Lamar's. He was born at Pompano Beach, 59 points at Miami. Week 1 of his first full season as a starter, they scored 59 points, the Ravens.
Now, there's an interesting stat as you look at some of the miscues in this game. Just watch what the Ravens have done. This is an annoying flag.
A lot of people cry about the calls, but these are stupid penalties.
It's literally been, in some ways, a huge difference.
How do you hit? Why would you hit Mahomes in the head? He's the golden boy. Like it's just completely devoid of reality. You would have to go full Elway on this drive. Full Elway.
Andrews was out. Second year out of Coastal Carolina, it felt like when Andrews was out, he was catching a touchdown almost every week. Chris Jones shaking up. Everybody thought, because you know how instrumental Andrews has been to the success of the Ravens, as you see Jones with another great swim move getting by. Look at the fight getting back up. But to me, I was like, oh, you know, that feeling Andrews is so big, so important. It's like, you thought it was like losing Tyreek Hill for your team. But like they stepped in, did outstanding. Now the future's bright. I mean, to me, they should have a lot more true tight ends.
Chris Jones really banged up. Next year's your year, Baltimore fans.
Chris Jones on first down again. They go deep. And Williams on the coverage of Beckham. First down we've seen uphill today. No flag. You saw the hands trying to grab. It's a smart play by Beckham. Once you saw the ball going past him, you kind of reach back and almost create a little bit of it. Watch right here. Brad just watched it on the screen here.
There wasn't much contact there.
Each one of these balls down.
That wasn't much contact.
Even earlier, when you had the inside fade that was open, it's just throwing the ball 3 to 5 yards too far. A little softer. Chris Jones is back in. The Chiefs, 2nd and 10. Lamar has time here. And now waits out of the pocket. Jones is there. He wins past them. And he falls for about 9.
Under 10 minutes left. I think there's like 4 or 5 plays.
Kansas City. Bring him down. They're going to speed up the process now. Trying to get on the ball, but great patience by Lamar. Feel the pocket. Once it starts to collapse around you, then you should not get abilities and fill up this chance. That's not fair. Mark 7 on 3rd down. This is only 31 as he's dancing around. Looks up. And he gets it.
Wow, what was he doing? Like, what?
The best rushing team in the league trying to go up top, and it's a sack by Kansas City.
What was that?
Blaster. Covered.
Sometimes you just have to run the ball. 3rd and 1, get 1 yard. 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak. That's all you have to do. 4th and 3, like Las Vegas.
Is at your own 18-yard line. 3rd and 1, and you're throwing it. It's going on territory. You run on that. You can snap this. You do. They are going for it. 4th and 3. That works. Woo! And that was the one. He comes up with the grab to keep the drive going. Outstanding job by Todd Monk and the offensive coordinator on this call. I didn't love the last one, but the motion from a really wide set opens up that area. Perfectly positioned. Going on the run, and that's incomplete. By the way, the NFL Bowl games presented by Verizon are going to be in Orlando, and Dave Manning will coach the AFC against his brother Eli, who has the NFC squad. Come out the Skills Showdown on Thursday, February 1st on ESPN. And then the action continues with AFC versus NFC flag football and more skills on Sunday, February 4th on ESPN and ABC. 2nd and 10. Jones just getting a breather. Rivers is going to run around and pitch. Lamar is going to go hill. Lamar sees it and Beckham now. The second hit from this drive. Yeah, I'm very impressed with him right now. He's doing a great job coming back to the football and giving the quarterback a really easy target.
Under 8 minutes.
To go. Tip. Gotta get up on that ball. Jones comes back in, they run it. Hit the first down, 3rd and 2. This defense is tired too, even though you think the Ravens defense, they gotta be tired. This might be a time to take a little break. Oh, Edwards is down.
I wonder if these injuries are fake, just so I can give the defense a breather. I start to wonder.
Buffalo with a concussion. And that was important too because you were down Willie Gay. Those are two vital important guys to your defense in the packages you run, especially some of the spy stuff. And today hasn't been a ton of spying. Their spies basically blitzing and not really giving any lane open for the quarterback. And they haven't done it recently. I expect that to
The
show
defense
up
gets a breather. I mean, this helps them out.
So, Dion Bush comes in for him. They've got three safeties. First down. In the slot up top. We're going to see him right here. He gets leverage outside. Once he does that, he able to restack him and then get that corner.
No yellow marker.
And they go to the end zone and it's incomplete. So exactly what we talked about, Tim. These throws, it's an inside fade, inside go route again.
I don't think that's a flag.
But then just outside the receiver's ability to jump and get it. And if you underthrow that, Jim, the DB's not looking at you. You'll get a penalty or he'll catch it. Drive with the pin and on 1 yard line. Has now reached the Chiefs 25, second and 10. To the end zone again.
Intercepted. Intercepted. His 32nd attempt, the interception, trying to go for completion, number 18. I mean, this was triple coverage. I mean, it was just a very easy throw, a very easy interception to make. So yeah, I do like the fumble, Gamacho. Super Bowl 59, fumble. Wait till next year. That's kind of the meaning of fumble having Gamacho 59. He almost got picked off. Eyes on the. He stared down the receiver. The Chiefs are covering the middle of the field. It's like beat you, just have to go left and right to the sidelines. Just the one place they're not gonna beat the Chiefs was over the middle of the field, and the Chiefs are ready for the tight ends right there. And the only place where the Chiefs wanted the Ravens to go to was the sideline, but Lamar was eyeballing his tight ends the entire way. Ravens Bengals is a possibility next year. I agree. Joe Burrow wins Super Bowl 60. You know, Lamar and Burrow are going to win back-to-back Super Bowls. So I suspect Burrow got hurt against Baltimore. So yeah, this Ravens Bengals rivalry is going to eat up in the next couple of years. Always next year for Lamar Jackson. The Super Bowl logo BS is now over. I mean, it's a confirmed PSYOP. Yeah, it was just, I wonder the NFL's own poll, too, who people thought were winning. NFL, the color scheme, NFL, the script is the Ravens against the Niners. Oh, my God. Really, really, really. Next thing is they flip the script. They never flip any script. Okay, let's see. 72% had the Ravens on the NFL on Fox poll. So, it's not just the ESPN poll. So, over 70% of the public had the Ravens uh, because they believe in this Super Bowl BS. Now, one of these two teams had to make it, had to be the 49ers. Again, Brock Purdy made his NFL debut against the Kansas City Chiefs. Garoppolo suffered his torn ACL against the Chiefs. He ended up facing off in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. He doesn't get the injury, but he did make the debut against the Chiefs, and he'll be going up in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. So that was kind of what the script was about.
He is having a day. I mean, he has been as disruptive as he's been all year, not getting the help on the other side of the ball, but he's one of the guys trying to will his team back in this.
So the ESPN poll was 71%. The NFL poll was 72% for the Ravens to win.
Considered the league's most prestigious honor, the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award recognizes players who have excelled on the field and whose passion to impact lives.
Lamar Jackson 2-4, Lions 24, New Orleans Saints 64, Campbell 64, Civil Rights Gamache 64, Barack Hussein Obama Gamache 64, Chosen Gamache 64, Israel 64, Zion 64, Synagogue of Satan 64. Which Synagogue of Satan 64, 6 AFC title games, 4 victories for Patrick Mahomes. There's your Gamache there. Onside kick, Ravens have 2 timeouts. The Chiefs are going to try to punt the ball with 1 second left on the play clock.
Same time, you got a 2-score game where you trust your defense. When we talk about dominant, this defense has been in the second half this year, the best in the NFL, and they're showing it again today.
Prescott is Gamache of Caesars. Prescott's Gamache of Superdome, but Cowboys are not making any Super Bowl. Won't surprise me if the Cowboys miss the playoffs. Exactly 5 minutes left.
49-yard punt, 23-yard run back. Well, tonight, Lions and 49ers. NFC Championship presented by the winner of our game.
Do the one on Zay fumble.
That game, that NFC game, will be the first quarterback matchup ever in the postseason between a quarterback.
Can't make this up. There's a scripted touchback. NFL's rigged wrestling. They want to change the rules, so that was a scripted play. It's no coincidence that this touchback happened 2 straight weeks. So they'll be crying for the rules. It's obviously scripted. So yeah, we'll break that down the post game.
Uses his leverage against him. Karlaftis with a great season coming out party this year. Yeah, he's been on the right too. There comes pressure from the secondary. Pass complete to Beckham. That might have been tipped. Beckham takes it out of bounds with 4:31 to go. A third down on the way. This is 4-down territory, obviously.
18 completions, Vegas 18, 33 attempts, the 3-3 in the AFC title game next year.
To pressure, to come after him or not to. If you don't, you can use your legs, Lamar. He needs 6 yards for the first. starts to move, and then boom. It's really
Kind of shifted his spy away from where the receiver was running with the route.
running with 4 minutes to go and a new set of downs. The ref is there because he substituted. What's going on with Marcus is coming after him, and he dives ahead to pick up the top 3. And what he needs to do is change the rhythm. He's taking a little too long before deciding to run it. You need that 1 hitch, 2nd hitch, go. Bad things happen if you get that 3rd, 4th. You know, for this, Mahomes did not get 8-second play.
Taking too long.
He's going to get in. I talked about his ability to get the ball to the back. That is where Kansas City is vulnerable. They're dynamic recovering wide receivers.
Our Chiefs faking injuries.
It's smart for Kansas City. It's a timeout if it's under.
Could be faking injuries.
Technically gain an advantage, but right here with how long they've been on the field and how much they've played recently, this defense, they're exhausted. Andy has to take a look at his defensive tackle. We'll take a break. How can I turn your Monday into a fun day?
Bills are PSYOP script for Santa Clara. The Bills won Super Bowl 62. Bengals had heartbreak. Bills had heartbreak. They'll win a Super Bowl. Both teams will.
Monday County's return. The neighborhood and the final season of Bob Hart's Atmosphere. You had to get a field goal Super Bowl days ago. You had to get a field goal days ago. Sean Wharton on the sideline trying to stay loose. He was down for a while. Clock stopped. They had 5 seconds. And now Baltimore ready to go. The clock restarts. First and 10. Way back. And now in the open field, he is something else. They are able to contain him for only 5 yards. That's Connor who was able to trip him up. Who knows? They could go anywhere when he got Jackson in the open field. Chris Jones went so fast, he slowed up to give us a screen. Yeah. It was just you. It was that good, but on the ball quickly. He just ran 40 yards to pick up 5. Here's the pass.
Great play.
And you see why it's so hard to throw against this secondary, Jim. First team All-Pro. Outstanding young player right here, McDuffie. Perfect technique, timing. Well, Tony, if they don't convert here on 3rd and 5, you do have the field goal option instead of making this 4th down territory, down 2 scores. I would take the field goal if it's 4th and 5. If it gets to 4th and short, I'd get up on the ball and knowing Kansas City has to be soft. And just get into read option with the quarterback. I would probably read option right here. Take it, keep it, or give it to him. Lamar. Backpedaling and just throwing their legs up there, generating a flag.
They don't call any flag there.
Definitely should have. I mean, I saw it from up here.
Oh, that's not a flag.
Likely, you see 27 come in, and right here he turns, and boom, he grabs him. And the initial
Wow.
sees the
That was a textbook pass interference.
Gene? Yeah, I agree with you, Tony. I think if that ball's not in there, you've got defensive holding. You're also impeding that receiver's ability to get to that outside area. Even though
Wow. Crazy. I don't know how that was not pass interference.
Tucker, a must make. Will be 43 yards with 2:38 to go to bring the margin to 7. If you had now got it with a must make.
Las Vegas, Nevada, 43.
At time game, and that is good.
Yeah, Justin Tucker's money. He is.
Tucker delivers from 43. They have 2 timeouts with 2:34 to play.
Lamar Jackson with 37 attempts.
Of course, we got the State Farm
He's probably going to end the game at 37. Lamar Jackson, Gamache 37. I think Kansas City Chiefs in abbreviations is Gamache 37. Indeed, it is. Kansas City Chiefs is Gamache 37. End the game at 37 attempts. Chiefs will end the game right there.
On the field, that's all coming up on the State Farm post-game show. Well, Tony, you got 2:34 to go. You got 2 timeouts plus a 2-minute warning. You start thinking about onside kick here.
I'm thinking about it. Let's go to a kicker, a resident kicker, Jay Feely.
Yeah, Tony, I'm taking it deep. You have the 2-minute warning. You have 2 timeouts. If you look at the NFL this year in onside kicks, 2 for 42. That's 4.8%. Obviously, not a good opportunity to get that ball back. Although Justin Tucker's got 2 or 3 that he works on all the time. But I think they're going to kick it deep and try to make a play with that defense.
They have the best of safety. Basically, the onside kick has been taken away. Tucker, as brilliant as he is, only 1 out of 17 in his career on onside kicks. Tonight on CBS, we get through 60 minutes of one couple's mission to save wild animals around the world, followed by 3 back-to-back episodes of Yellowstone. That's tonight on CBS Sunday.
Andy Reid is not a guy who just automatically plays it safe. He's as aggressive a coach as anybody with a lead or in situations that you're thinking. He could play action this. He could pretend to hand it off and go ahead and get a bootleg.
Going to run it straight ahead with Pacheco. The 2 have a flag after a good hard run by Isaiah for a bounce.
A hold.
This is huge inside Kansas City. But I think Paul tried a lot of guys out there. Look like I was trying to figure out. I'm like, how do they help leverage there and there and there? But we'll see.
Well, the flag is back at the 50-yard line.
Too many men on the field. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Well, the man, even on the fly, Tony, it was fun run.
Tough call right here, by the way. 1st and 5 or 2nd and short.
2nd and short.
I would take the 1st and 5 as well. Just the fact that you get the extra down from the clock, but I don't know what to do. It's a great defense. That is a tough decision. Would it have been 2nd and 2?
That's going to take the 5. And replayed it down. McDonald, hoping his defense can somehow make an eye and busting across. With Roquan Smith is knocking Trey Smith on his backside.
Yeah, another 1st down.
This team does a great job with their cadence. Oh, Jim, there's a chance. You think they jump outside on purpose just to start the downs on 1st and 10 with no clock really going off?
Be a brilliant move, wouldn't it?
I mean, it doesn't seem like a whole lot of reasons to come. Personal foul, unnecessary weapons, defense, 1-0. Continue up penalty, automatic, 1st down.
There's one thing about being offside. There's another thing for being a little too aggressive about being offside. The idea, the strategy is
5 yards, 15 yards instead of 5 yards.
Not a lot of reasons for me to think he would do this here, but it's not the worst thing. Just lean over and tap him.
But you still got your 1st and 10, but they get to snap it at the 45.
Yeah, think about 15 yards back. I mean, that's brilliant. This is really hard. It's not 5 yards. With 3 downs.
95 penalties. Baltimore's Gamache 95. The NFL season begins on 9-5 of 2024.
First and 10. Pacheco behind the line by Queen.
Come back with a very similar play this time. Queen shoots the gap before Trey Smith can get over to him. Interesting. Every little decision here about when to take the timeout, whether not to.
Ravens are down to 1 after taking one here. You're talking about Andy Reid and how He can be aggressive in situations like this. I can remember that playoff game against Cleveland a few years ago, the divisional game. And Mahomes had been knocked out of the game. Chad Henne came out, and they went for them fourth down, and they completed the pass with the lead in the flat to ice the game. But for Andy, in his 25th year, he's trying to get his 25th postseason win today. Second all-time only to Bill Belichick's 31.
Andy Reid's
He'll pass Bill Belichick in the Super Bowl.
Bill Walsh used the two greatest play callers in NFL history on offense.
Second and 11. Pacheco again. Quick contact on him. And Marcus Williams is the one that got the tackle. And they will take their timeout here on the north side of the 2-minute warning. With the 3rd and 9 on the way. We've got the State Farm postgame show coming up. JB will be directing things. We're going to climb out of the booth and make our way down to the field. We're going to present the Lamar Trophy to the AFC champion. It's all coming up on the State Farm postgame show. What are they going to do here? They're going to come after him? They're going to throw it?
That's the question right here. I'm coming after Mahomes. My season's on the line. Cover zero, man-to-man. Put Hamilton on Kelsey. What she is right there. And see who it is. He's coming. He's coming.
He gets the protection. He goes low. The owner's back. Tommy six. It is Marquez Valdez.
Ball game. Ball game.
He catches a long ball. He had 2 of them against the Bills. 32 yards tonight.
Unbelievably aggressive call. Only Mahomes and Andy Reid. And they didn't blitz up the middle. And they get him on time.
You're watching
Ball
the
game.
Championship presented by Intuit.
Mahomes 39th attempt, 6.2 yards, 6-2 in the with Bill Vinovich when he wins the scripted Super Bowl coming up against the 49ers. 32 yards, Patrick Mahomes, Chiefs Camacho 32 to the Baltimore 22-yard line. Doug Williams, won Super Bowl 22. NFL season begins on 22 date numerology 9/5/2024, the year of Lamar Jackson Super Bowl 2024-2025.
Medicines you take because certain tests or changes in their dosage may be needed. Tell your doctor if you have kidney or liver problems, HIV-1, or are planning to become pregnant or breastfeed.
So you saw the graphic. The only teams to make 4 Super Bowls in 5 years: New England, Camacho 45, Buffalo Bills, Camacho 45, and the Chiefs, their first Super Bowl with Andy Reid at Miami 45. 4 Super Bowls in the last 5 years. This is what I said pregame. Lamar, Camacho 45. Next year's Super Bowl is at New Orleans. This is going to be an interpretation for next year. Chiefs make it to 4 out of 5 Super Bowls. Are they going to make it at New Orleans next year? Las Vegas, really, they really a bunch of gullible suckers out there. Scripted touchback fumble. They're going to change the rule. They had it happen again, so they could complain about the rule and change the touchback rule. But yeah, the Ravens are winning next year's Super Bowl. Just watch. So all the Raven videos are in the description. Ravens win next year's Super Bowl. Everybody was wrong. The Ravens had 0 chance of making it to Super Bowl this year. I told you why. It's because you had to look forward to next year. You have to look forward to next year. Know that they're not going to win this year. See why in the description. All the videos are clear. Ravens are never going to make it. They didn't flip any scripts. It was all by design. The Super Bowl logo, stupid BS. Vegas made a lot of money. Vegas hosted the Super Bowl. They're making record-breaking profits now. Now all the Niners, now all the Californians going to lose their money.
Yeah, that's to win the game. We talked about the aggressive attitude approach that Andy Reid has. Mahomes the same way, but the patience of Mahomes. I mean, the fact that they didn't pressure, they could have ran the same defense, but with someone in his face, it would have been very different, I believe, or at least tougher. But how about the
Hell yeah, the Ravens are winning next year. It's Raven decided. Watch the videos. In the description, watch the videos.
Switch to the postseason, it's exact opposite. And that's why you stick with players and you just work on technique. You know who they are, and eventually they'll get it right. And this is a devastating loss.
It is.
For the Ravens. They had everything set up as dominant season they've had in a very long time.
They were just on a path to destruction all season.
I have been more right than the people who say I've been wrong. No one can be wrong every year. I had the Cowboys winning this year at the start of the year. That's all good.
The heart of the champion, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, they just, the way they've changed their
But
identity.
over 70% of the public had the Ravens. I knew they weren't going to win, and everybody had the Bengals and the Niners winning last year's conference title games. That didn't happen.
Here today, too.
He came up with an incredible plan. Give this
I'm sometimes wrong, but mostly right. This year is proof. Last year was proof. I'll be 6 for 6 in the last 6 playoff games after today. After the Niners, they beat the Lions. The Lions not making it. You didn't study Dan Campbell. Once you study Dan Campbell, next year becomes clear.
The Ravens thought they could win. They thought they had the matchups in their favor.
17 points by the Chiefs. Doug Williams, number 17, is going to tie into next year. The Ravens have 17 playoff wins all time. They'll win their 21st playoff game to win the title next year. Post game coming up. We already know what's happening with the scripted Super Bowl 9th repeat against the Niners. We can already. I've already started to talk about next year. We are far ahead of the game. For 2 straight weeks, yeah, against the Bills, against the Ravens.
Very hard to get here. Now, I do believe this Ravens team will be back here next year, Jim. Just 27. He's going to be back. He's 2-time.
So, Niners are a -300 favorite. I'm not going to watch a scripted Niner win over a team without any playoff experience on the road. So, I'm going to begin post game right here. We already know what's happening with the scripted Super Bowl. Andy Reid's going to surpass Bill Belichick in playoff victories. NFL scripted. 9th repeat numerology, 16 playoff win. Taylor Swift, 16. Then Dustin, number 16. Andy Reid, 65 years of age, repeat 65. 15 playoff win at Vegas. Jim Plunkett, Super Bowl MVP, Super Bowl 15, part of the script too.
Speaking of challenges, you were told last week that you couldn't win on the road, and then you come in here, underdogs. We spoke. You gave me that look. I'm sure that added extra motivation, the satisfaction that you get from heading to your 4th Super Bowl in 6 years.
Yeah, no, it's been a heck of a year.
Easy call, easy call.
We never feel like underdogs. We get a lot of guys in this team that know how to win. We're trying to do where they make it happen. And now we're in the Super Bowl. The job's not done. We got to go out there into Vegas and play a great team, see if we can go out there and get the Super Bowl.
Congratulations, enjoy it. We'll see you out there.
I appreciate you.
He absolutely relished the role of being on the road.
Yeah, Super Bowl logo sign-up video was clear.
He wins 2 road games to make it to Las
It was
Vegas.
never, ever going to happen.
It's Super Bowl 58 against either San Francisco, a team they beat in Super Bowl 54 just 4 years ago, coming back in the 4th quarter to beat the 49ers 31-20, or the Lions, the team that came into Arrowhead to start the season week 1, and the Lions ousted Kansas City 21-20.
There will be the underdogs if San Francisco wins. I think they'll be favored if Detroit. But I can tell you right now, with any of the odds makers or anybody out there, if it's a playoff game and the Chiefs show up, you do not make them underdogs. They've proven it over and over again. And like you said, 2 games on the road is the most difficult stretch to get there in the Mahomes career.
Absolute heartbreak.
I'm replying to the comments in this video. I nailed the PSYOP. I knew it. I exposed the script. Super Bowl PSYOP exposed the script. I'm just reading the comments.
Oh, I switched to H&R Block. Doing my own taxes online.
Vegas took the public for a joyride.
It answers my questions if I ever need help. I'm gonna make this switch.
Do your own taxes with help from AI Tax Assist. Get My dad raised that.
Hey, watch it.
It's from Gillette Labs. This green bar releases trapped hairs from my face.
Game changer.
I keep on coming back and I keep on winning. Now everyone thinks NFL is not rigged because the Ravens Niners Super Bowl didn't happen.
Fashion moves fast. Setting trends is our business.
Now people don't think the NFL is rigged because it was supposed to be Ravens and Niners. This is what's supposed to happen. But I explained it. It was not going to happen.
With a custom private 5G network, our customers get what they want when they want it.
Now we're even smarter and are ready for what's next.
Achieve enterprise intelligence. It's your vision. It's your horizon.
Did you know you
Okay.
use 200 hours a year hand washing dishes? Switch to your
Yeah,
dishwasher.
Lions have still a chance of winning the NFC Championship. Who we kidding?
And you're done. Cascade Platinum Plus. Dare to dish differently.
They got the win. The Chiefs are heading to the Super Bowl. Now, get the gear. The Kansas City Chiefs are AFC champs. And you can get your hands on the official trophy collection. Back-to-back AFC champions.
Okay.
Including the championship t-shirt and hat.
I think I'll do my post game after I see the trophy presentation.
You can wear it everywhere. Shop now and get free shipping at NFLshop.com. Hulu smash records at the Redskins live in 1 week on CBS. Ready for Honda selection? Trade today.
Now I got to talk about the Zay Flowers fumble.
For your trade and save
All connects to next year.
0.9% financing. Don't miss 0.9%. Search a local Honda dealer today.
The Super Bowl logo PSYOP. It was a PSYOP. That was a win.
Internet does everything you imagine, and then some. Quantum fiber. Your world unleashed.
It's never going to happen. The Super Bowl logo PSYOP was never, ever going to happen.
And payments from $249 a month. Honda here. Trade now for payments from $249 a month. Search your local Honda dealer today.
Sometimes all you need to get the party started is a little help from your friends. Everyone's invited to Pixar Fest at the Disneyland Resort for a celebration of friendship and beyond you won't want to miss, starting April 26th.
At Village Medical, your doctor works with a whole team to coordinate your care.
Easy. The Chiefs to win the AFC and watch the future parlays. This was an easy call. It really is. Just sit back and enjoy and watch Super Bowl.
Village Medical, the new way to well.
Celebrate the Chiefs with the official trophy collection at NFLshop.com. Folks, you can now get the t-shirt and cap worn on field by the players and coaches today with free shipping. Check out NFLshop.com for the best assortment of championship styles. Shop now and celebrate the win. This is the State Farm Post-Game Show. Well, some said they couldn't, some doubted them, some wrote them off, but right here in the home of the Wire, the Kansas City Chiefs showed us all that the Kings stay the king. And for the fourth time in 5 years, the Chiefs are heading to the Super Bowl. And hello again, everyone.
Congrats, Andy.
State Farm Post-Game Show tonight on CBS begins with 60 minutes and one couple's mission to save wild animals around the world. That'll be followed by 3 back-to-back episodes of Make Every Yellowstone. That's coming up tonight, right here on CBS. And back here at the Full House started with Boomer, JJ, of course, the triple threat, Nate Burleson, Coach Bill Cowher, and Phil Simms. I'm sorry, what's Patrick Mahomes' number? 15. 15 different.
Yeah, he was. Listen, Patrick Mahomes in the first half was tremendous. He was borderline great. But the second half, what did he do well? He managed the game. And he did an awesome job. No turnovers by Kansas City. They got 66 yards
yards of total offense. Play against Marquez Valdez-Scantling as you Travis Kelce. Life is good. Life is good. It is. But I'll say this: Kansas City coaches did a great job. And if you're the Baltimore Ravens, this was a Super Bowl team they had. This is going to hurt for a long time.
And I think they got away from what Garner did. They were a team in the National Football League, and they only had 8 design runs the entire time. Give a lot of credit to Steve Spagnuolo.
Yeah.
What he did, you got Lamar Jackson uncomfortable all night long.
Yeah.
Blitzing, man-to-man, zone, mixing it up. And that's what Steve Spagnuolo is, a masterful defensive coordinator. A little bit short-handed with that Willie Gay. He did a great job tonight keeping Lamar Jackson under wraps.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, they struggled to find some chemistry early on, and it kind of bled into the rest of the game. And on the flip side, the Kansas City Chiefs, they knew exactly what they were doing. Patrick Mahomes knows exactly where his bread is buttered, and that's the pass catcher of Travis Kelce. I mean, he was cooking from the very beginning of the game. Let's just check out what he was doing. And I want you to pay attention. He's going to move around the time. Here he is, a short snap right over the middle of the field. And here, perfect coverage for the ball. Low and away from the DB. He catches the ball down for the touchdown. And here's just the two guys being on the touchdown. As you said, it's football telepathy. And you're right. And there it is. Once again, over the middle, making plays. Travis Kelce was unstoppable today.
The Chiefs were great, but the Ravens hurt themselves at times tonight. And their penalties at key moments, big time. We talked before the game about handling your emotions and keeping those in check. There were times today where it just seemed like those got away from him a little bit and then hurt.
I would just say Travis Kelce, so much for being distracted, because he wasn't distracted and hasn't been distracted the last 3 or 4 weeks. And I would also say we talked about controlling your emotions. The Baltimore Ravens showed a lot of bad emotion in this game. And one player in particular, Zay Flowers, he's going to be a really good player.
Yeah.
He learned a very valuable lesson out here at this field tonight.
Hey, boom. Distracted, I would say encouraged.
Yes, very good, yes.
Hey, folks, now let's send it over to Jim Nance for the presentation of the Lamar Hunt Trophy.
Thank you, JP. It is that time for the Lamar Hunt Trophy presentation. And with the honors, the Chief Legend and Hall of Famer Jan Stenerud to present the trophy to Clark Hunt.
Thank you, Jim. On behalf of the NFL, I'm so happy to present the Lamar Hunt Trophy to Clark Hunt, the chairman and the CEO of the Kansas City Chiefs. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
You never had a chance to accept this trophy in a visiting stadium. This team had to go on the road twice to get here. What's this moment like for this franchise and for your family?
It's such a special night for us. First of all, I want to give God the glory, and I want to congratulate the Ravens on an amazing year. 4 years ago, when you handed us our first Lamar Hunt Trophy, I gave it to my mom, and the first thing she did was kiss it. That moment showed how much she loved my dad and how much she loved the Kansas City
Lamar
Chiefs.
Jackson,
She
Lamar
would be
Hunt.
so proud of Andy Reid, our coaching staff, and the entire team tonight. Chiefs Kingdom, we're going back to the Super Bowl.
Congratulations. I knew you were going to bring up Norma, and she's in everybody's thoughts. Thank you, Clark. Congratulations. Come on in here. The Reid family is celebrating. Andy, you've got your hands on another one. This one has to be extra special the way you want it.
Oh, that's great. I'm so proud of these guys right here. So proud of them. I'm proud of the job that John has done here in Baltimore. He's a phenomenal football coach. The city's lucky to have him. This is different doing it down here in Baltimore, but it's a great city. We appreciate the hospitality. Most of all, though, Kansas City, we love you, man.
I tell you, the way your team played, all around, both sides of the ball, Coach Spags and his defense and that plan really worked well today, too.
Spags did an amazing job. Really, all our coordinators did. Nagy on the offensive side, Dave Tobe with the special teams. It was a joint effort. Everybody rallied it together. But Spags, that defense, man, they were dirty tough today.
I look forward to seeing you in Las Vegas. Congratulations, Andy.
Jim, I appreciate you. Thank you. Nobody better.
Thank you, pal. I appreciate you. Patrick Mahomes, come on in here. Take that trophy and hoist it in the air. You deserve it. You relish the role of taking this team on the road twice to be able to get to the promised land. And now you've done it. And now you have a chance to go back to back for the first time in 20 years in the NFL. How important would that be to this team?
Yeah, it would be awesome. I knew going on the road we were going to be okay. We had a lot of dogs in that locker room. And those guys came to play today, defense, offense, special teams. And we came, and like Clark said, we were going to win this trophy with Norman's Hunt, not name, on our jersey. We promise you that. So we went out and got that thing.
Congratulations, man. We bring in Travis, who had an amazing game. You became today, during this win, you became the all-time postseason leader in receptions in the playoffs. You moved past Jerry Rice. I know it was all about the win, but this was legendary stuff that happened out here today.
Shout out to Jerry Rice, baby. The Chiefs are still the Chiefs, and believe it. You gotta fight for your right to die. Believe it, baby. We're going to Las Vegas, Nevada. They're going to get us another one.
Nothing more can be said. The Chiefs are the AFC champions. Congratulations. Let's go back to James Brown and all the crew.
And Jim, Bill Cowher really summed it up best as he whispered in my ear, nothing like the grace and humility with which the Chiefs have shown what a winning attitude is all about. And the State Farm postgame show continues after this.
Men tell us when they use Just for Men to eliminate gray, there's a great before and after. Then there's the after. That boost you get when you look and feel your best. And that's why more men choose Just for Men.
You've never had it your way like this.
With the Freestyle Libre 3 system, know your glucose levels. No finger sticks needed. All with the world's smallest and thinnest sensor. Manage your diabetes with more confidence and lower your A1C. Try it for free at freestylelibre.us. There's gotta be someone who can help.
Okay. I'll get ready for post game for next year's Super Bowl with the me and Mahomes 15th playoff win. All that easy victory.
Of course.
I was right again.
Next stop, Vegas. Here we come.
The Super logo PSYOP is all BS. So, winning year. Chiefs win the AFC, bare minimum. This was easy. It was an easy call. All throughout the second half of the season, the winning play was to go with the Ravens to win the AFC, and they just did that. Not the Ravens, the Kansas City Chiefs, you know. So we exposed the Super Bowl logo PSYOP, and now it's time to send some cash tip money over because it was a pretty easy call, and you've made bank the last couple of weeks. And if you had the Chiefs to win the AFC, then you did the job well. So Chiefs was an easy call. That was the bare minimum. Mahomes to make it to the Super Bowl, and they did just that. Just that.
Yeah, and I think we have to give a lot of credit to that Chiefs defense tonight. Spags and that defense has done a great job. He loves the blitz, loves to use those DBs. He's got the big guys up front, Chris Jones.
Yeah, that was a pretty easy call. We'll move on to post game.
So it's been a lot of fun to watch that defense, and they stymied one of the best offenses in the league today.
You know, I love this defense. Well,
Okay. Move on to post game. Lamar Jackson, playoff record, all that. Let's begin right now. Once I need to insert some screenshots. I kind of talked about this in some of my Ravens Super Bowl 59 videos. It was a pretty easy call today. Quite frankly, it was. This was the time to get Patrick Mahomes at these odds. This was the playoffs to do so, to take advantage. But the public was just emotionally invested and they're just sick and tired of hearing about Taylor Swift, and it was really used to Las Vegas advantage. Here we go. And the Ravens list of seasons. Obviously, I nailed the 13th postseason loss. It connected to the 13th Amendment of the Constitution that abolished slavery. So here we go. Next year's scripted Super Bowl. We need to see how much time it is from today to the beginning of the next season, which begins on September 5th. That'd be the beginning of the next NFL season. I mean, it is Mahomes that's Gamache 78. It'd be 7 months and 8 days to the start of the season. It's also Cleveland that's Gamache of 7 months and 8 days to start the season. So here we go. Post game. Let's get to the Ravens next year. And future parlays are in great hands. Chiefs to win the AFC. It was pretty easy. Just stack that with my knowledge on Goat King, the Barn, the Celtics, and all the soccer action going on. It's pretty easy to do. So here we go. I don't think they update Pro Football Reference yet, but I pretty much know Lamar's record right now, 2-4, connected to next year's Super Bowl. I'm the only guy nailing next year's Super Bowl to perfection, even before these games happen. Just telling you, this is all happening that the Ravens had zero chance this year, and the Ravens did indeed have zero chance of winning the conference this year. So I don't think they've updated it yet, which is perfectly fine. But anyway, here we go. I will begin the presentation. And I'll find out how many people did it the correct way to go with the Chiefs to win the AFC before going into Super Bowl exactas and, Super Bowl winners and all of that. You got to start with the conference. So we made a lot of money off of the playoffs in the NFL this year. I've correctly predicted the Super Bowl logo color PSYOP. I knew the Ravens had zero chance of making it to the Super Bowl. It was the most obvious read of the week. It is Doug Williams that is number 17, as I've said before. The Ravens have 17 playoff wins as a franchise entering next season. And this is all connected to Doug Williams, number 17, born at Louisiana, at Zachary, Louisiana. And Lamar Jackson's going to be the next 100% black quarterback to win the Super Bowl over at Louisiana. So by looking ahead to next year, you get an easy look into the script for next year. Lamar 2-4 in the playoffs. Lions Gamache 24. He's going to beat the Lions next year. So as we talk about the playoff record, he'll be 3-4. Dolphins Dolphins is not 34, but it is Burrow that's Gamache 34, which will be very interesting. 4-4 in the playoffs, like Gamache Superdome. 5-4 in the playoffs to make it to the Super Bowl. Vegas, Gamache 54. Now, the Ravens have a terrible record with the number one seed. They usually have to win the Super Bowl, having to go through the wild card round. They beat the Steelers in the wild card round when they won Super Bowl 35, and they beat the Colts in the wild card round in the year that they won Super Bowl 47. So Lamar, when he wins the Super Bowl, is going to have a 6-4 record in the playoffs. New Orleans Saints are hosting the game. New Orleans Saints 64. Dan Campbell's first Super Bowl did occur as a player with the New York Giants, losing to the Ravens, New York Giants 64. Civil Rights Act 64. It's civil rights by itself that's come out to 64. And, the Lions have female owners. It's all connected to Kamala being the first female president. Kamala's born in the year 64 as well. Lamar will be the former quarterback of the Rams. Jared Goff. He won the NFC title at New Orleans. He'll make his next Super Bowl at New Orleans. LA Rams 64. Dan Campbell, Gamache 64. The Ravens came over from Cleveland, the city of Cleveland's last title in the year 64. So this is going to connect to the old Browns winning in 1964. As far as the game goes, the scripted fumble in the AFC title game by Zay Flowers. Las Vegas Camacho 23. The Ravens did fall to 2-3 in the AFC title game against the 23-5 life path Patrick Mahomes. Fumble Camacho 23. I was talking about that before the game. It was going to be a key fumble that was going to decide the AFC title with the Super Bowl on the line at Las Vegas. Now, the Ravens don't win this year. They make it next year in Super Bowl 59. So a key fumble means the Ravens have to wait the next year. Cleveland is 33. The Ravens go 3 for 3 in the Super Bowl. They improved to 3-3 in the AFC title game, as I've correctly predicted. The Ravens coming over from Cleveland to go 3 for 3 in the Super Bowl. Cleveland, Camacho 78. It would mark 7 months and 8 days to the start of the 2024 season. So the Ravens' connection to Cleveland, losing the AFC title game against Mahomes, against Patrick and Camacho 78. So 7 months and 8 days to the start of next year's NFL season. So Lamar, it was his 23rd attempt when Flowers fumbled Camacho 23. The play was completely scripted. It was his 13th completion. Notice how the Ravens have 13 playoff losses right now. 13 is the abolishing of slavery. The 13th Amendment abolished slavery. So that's how I knew the Ravens would sit at 13 playoff losses before Lamar Jackson wins the Super Bowl next year. And then 17 playoff wins for the franchise entry next year. Losing the AFC title with the Chiefs, winning with 17 points. This is all connected to Doug Williams and his birth at Louisiana, next year's Super Bowl at Louisiana. Now, the season begins on Thursday, September 5th. The season begins on September the 8th. Doug Williams Camacho 98. That's what September 8th is about. Mahomes wins the Super Bowl, and Lamar Jackson's going to become the 35th quarterback to win the Super Bowl and be the first black quarterback to win since Doug Williams. That's what it's about right there. So that was the fumbles screenshot. Now we have the interception. Lamar, he had 17. He had 17 completions at the time that the Chiefs picked it up. So again, that's referencing Doug Williams. And now, when the Chiefs ended the game with that completion at the end, the Chiefs got the ball to the Baltimore 22-yard line with that completion to end the game. Doug Williams won Super Bowl 22. So this is all leading up to next year's Super Bowl. Lamar with 37 attempts in the game against the Chiefs. The Super Bowl 37 years after Doug Williams won Super Bowl 22. Lamar Jackson, he's going to beat the Detroit Lions next year's Super Bowl. Detroit Lions, the Lions is Detroit by itself is 37. That's what I remember. Detroit Camacho 37. Also, Kansas City Chiefs Camacho 37. So the Ravens have to go in the wild card round. They're not going to get a bye next year. The 21st win for the Ravens franchise to win a title is Gematria of 21. So they're going to win a title for their 21st playoff win as a franchise with 17 to 21 playoff wins. So they didn't get that 18th win to make it to Vegas. There's a double code and a PSYOP code, and that's it right there. You have to look at the meaning of Andy Reid's 16th playoff win with Dawson, 16 with Taylor Swift being 16 like that. So that was the key. The Ravens' 34th playoff game next year, entering the Super Bowl with 33 playoff games. Cleveland Camacho 33. Then 34 is really the Camacho of their last Super Bowl winning quarterback, Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco's Camacho 34. So again, to review, the amount of time from the playoff loss to the time that the Ravens win the Super Bowl on February the 9th of next year is 54 weeks. Vegas 54. They didn't make it to Vegas, but they will make it to next year's Super Bowl. I think Lamar will enter the Super Bowl with a 5-4 record. That'd be 1 year and 12 days to the Super Bowl the Ravens lost. 1 year and 12 days later, the Ravens make it to the Super Bowl. So I knew what was happening with today. I had to look into next year. This is how you know what's going to happen this year. You have to look into next year. You have to look into the following year. You know they have different teams playing the Super Bowl. So this is a perfect example right there. So key fumble for Zay Flowers next year for the Ravens. They're 2-3 in the title game. Flowers is Gematria of September the 8th. It's a whole new season on September the 8th. Yeah, pretty scripted, pretty obvious, and I've got more post-game coming up. NFC sucks. I'm not going to see a scripted Weiner victory right there. It's just over. 9-3 against the Niners. It's not rocket science. It's easy.